So continuing with the isometric projection, okay. Now we'll come to the actual projection, isometric projection of a solid. So you can see this is a square prism, okay. How to draw the isometric projection of a square prism, that I'll teach you now. So the base is a square and top face is a square, and the height is the vertical edges or the axis. Suppose the prism, this is a square prism, so all are isometric lines, so no need to draw the orthographic projection for this and then project from there. Okay, you can directly draw the square prism in isometric. Okay, so suppose the side of base is 30 mm, axis length is 50 mm. Okay, so to draw this prism in isometric, first draw the square. Okay, draw the top face of the square first, 30 mm. So we'll start from here. So we'll draw the square in isometric of 30 mm in horizontal position. So each division is 10 mm, as you know. So this is a square in isometric. So this represents the top face of the prism. Okay, now to complete the prism, you have to take the height. So from the visible corner, take the height. What is the height of the prism? 50 mm. So from all the corners, take 50 mm height. 30, 40 and 50. Similarly here 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. From here 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So join here. So this will be a square prism in isometric. Okay, so height is 50, this is 50 isometric, and sides of the base and top is 30 mm. Okay, so here no need to show the dimensions, it is understood. Okay, and one more concept which you have to understand is, in isometric projection the hidden lines will not be shown, or the hidden edges will not be shown. Okay, whereas in orthographic projection, suppose you draw the prism in orthographic projection, okay, like this, as I said, here there will be hidden lines and visible lines. Okay, so hidden lines also should be shown here, but in isometric projection the hidden lines will not be shown. Even if you draw them for construction purpose, you erase them at the end. Okay, so this is a prism, square prism in isometric. Okay, now suppose you want to draw a pentagonal prism in isometric. For that, as I said, first you have to draw the pentagon in orthographic projection. Okay, so suppose the base of the pentagonal prism is 30 mm, side of base and height 50 mm. So draw the pentagon of 30 mm, enclose it in a box as you have done. Okay, so now first transfer this box to the isometric and then transfer the endpoints of the pentagon to isometric, as I have shown you in the previous video. So we'll draw the box first. So what is the dimension? This is 35, 1 to 2, 2 to 3 is 40. Okay, so first we'll take this as 1. 1 to 2 is 35. 10, 20, 30, 35. This is 2, and 2 to 3 is 40 mm. Sorry. So from 1, this is 1. 1 to 2, 35 mm. Okay. Then 2 to 3 in horizontal direction, 40. So from here to here it is 10, 20, 30 and 40. So this is the end 3. So join them with a thin line. Similarly 3 to 4 is 35 again. This is 4, and 4 to 1 is okay. Now you know every object can be enclosed in a box or a prism. Okay, so if it is a pentagonal prism, that pentagonal prism also can be enclosed in a box. Okay, so first draw the box. This will be the top face of the box, and take the height of the prism. Okay, so first we'll draw the box. The height of the prism is 50 mm. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and here from here also, from here to here it is 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. So this is another line. Okay, then again from here 10, from here to here 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. Okay, then you can join this. This is 40. Next again from 4, 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50. So you can join this. All these are construction lines, they must be thin lines. Now what you do is first transfer the pentagon onto the top face. As I said, measure the distance of A from 1. Okay, E from 4. This will be same. Suppose it is 8 and 8. We will transfer the distance from 1 to 8 mm. This is A. Okay, then from 4 to measure 8 mm here. This is E. Similarly for B, from 1 to B is 20 mm, for example. Okay, you draw it to actual scale. I am just drawing it approximately. So this is B, and similarly D, from 4 to here 20 mm is D. Then C is the midpoint of 2 and 3. So this is the midpoint of 2 and 3. Okay, so you have got the top face of the pentagonal prism. To get the base of the pentagonal prism, just project the visible lines. Which are the visible edges, vertical edges? A. Okay, from A draw a vertical line up to the box which you have drawn here. So this will be A1, the base of the prism, pentagonal prism. Similarly from E, draw a vertical line so this will be E1. Okay, then from B, all these are visible corners or edges, draw a vertical line so this will be B. So darken these lines. These are the visible edges of the prism. Okay, now coming to the top face, all the edges are visible. So join AB, B to C, C to D and D to E and E to A. Okay, so coming to the base, only A to B is visible. Okay, and A to A1 to, this is B1, A1 to E1 is visible. So this will be the pentagonal prism in isometric. So you should not show, this is an invisible edge, so you should not show the invisible edges, okay, in isometric. So this completes the pentagonal prism in isometric, which has all non-isometric lines. Okay, similarly, to draw the hexagonal prism, first draw the hexagon in orthographic projection, enclose that in a box, then transfer it to the isometric projection. Okay, so the procedure or the method of drawing non-isometric lines in isometric, I have told you. You have to follow the similar procedure for drawing the hexagonal prism. Okay, now coming to the pyramids. Suppose you want to draw a square pyramid. Okay, you know the pyramid has a square base. If it is a square pyramid, it has a square base. So this you can easily draw in isometric. Okay, suppose the pyramid has a square base of 30 mm and height of the pyramid is say 50 mm. Okay, so how to draw the pyramid in isometric, that I am going to show you. As I said, you have to locate the endpoints and join the edges, lines. Join the endpoints, you will get the non-isometric lines. So all these are non-isometric lines in a pyramid. So first we will draw the square base in isometric of the pyramid. So take any point here. So 30 mm square means draw a square of 30 mm. First we will draw it in thin lines, then you can darken the visible portion. So this is 30, this is 30, this is 30 and this is 30. So you have got the base of the pyramid. Okay, now you need to find the axis. So to find the axis, you need to find the center of the square. Here, if you draw a line from here, the midpoint of the line will be the base of the axis, O1. Okay, now take the axis. What is the height? 50 mm. So from here to here it is 5 mm, then 15, 25, 35, 45, and this is 50. This is O. Okay, now to complete the isometric projection of a pyramid, this is the corner A, B, C and D. Now the visible corners you join to the apex O. A to O, draw a straight line. So this is the non-isometric line. So B to O also will be a line. It will overlap the axis. Then C to O. So darken this portion. This is the visible portion of the pyramid in isometric. So this will be your square pyramid in isometric. Okay, so if it is a pentagonal pyramid, okay, so you have to draw the pentagon in isometric first. To draw the pentagon in isometric, again you have to draw the orthographic projection of pentagon, okay, in the plane sheet, enclose that in a box and transfer the points to the isometric projection, okay, as we have done here. So we'll draw the box here. what are the dimensions of the box? 35 by 40. Okay, so take any point. The base of the pentagonal pyramid is pentagon. So take any point here. This is 1 to 2 is 35. So measure 35, 10, 20, 30, 35. This is 2. Then 2 to 3 is again 40. Okay, so measure 40 from here. This is 10, 20, 30, 40. So this is 3, and again 4, 35. Measure 35, you will get the end 4. Okay, this is 4, and again from 4 to 1. So you have drawn the box in isometric as you have seen. Then now transfer the points A, B, C and D as I have shown you earlier. So 1 to A is 8 mm. So this is A. Okay, 4 to 8, 4 from 4, 8 mm here. This will be E. From A to B is 20 mm. So this is B. Okay, and 4 to 20, from 4, 20 mm from 4 will be D. This is D, and C is the midpoint of 2 and 3. This is C. Okay, so join them with thin lines. So this is for your convenience, so that you will understand better. Okay, so for me, I know there is no need for me to join this. This is only for showing it to you how you will get it. Okay, so thin lines draw the pentagon. Now to draw the pyramid, you need to find the center of the base. How to find the center of the base? Come to orthographic projection here. Okay, now from C, draw the perpendicular bisector of A and E. Okay, this is how you find the midpoint of the pentagon. Then any two draw the perpendicular bisectors of any two adjacent side. Okay, so we will take AE, center perpendicular bisector of AE, then perpendicular bisector of AB. Okay, if you take the perpendicular bisector of AB, the point at which they meet, this is the center of the pentagon. Okay, so this line you can draw in isometric projection. Okay, so from C, draw a line to the midpoint of A and E. Okay, on this line you will get the center O. Okay, you can either measure it from A or from C. Measure from C to O. Okay, suppose this is, say, C to O is 20 mm. Suppose this is 20 mm. Okay, you take it how much ever you get. So coming to isometric projection, from C measure 20 mm. This is 5, 10, 15, 20. So this becomes the center O1 of the axis. Okay, now take the height of the axis. So suppose it is 50 mm. So from here to here it is 10, 20, 30, 40 and this is 50. So this is your O. Okay, now join all the visible edges of the pyramid. So first E to O, draw a line. A to O, another visible edge. Then O to C and O to B. So these are the visible edges, A to E, A to B, B to C. So this completes the isometric projection of a pentagonal pyramid. So the hidden lines are A to E, E to D, D to C, okay, are the two hidden lines which you need not show. You can erase them. Okay, so this is how you draw a pyramid and a prism in isometric. So to draw the cone in isometric, suppose the base of the cone is 40 mm diameter, height is 50 mm. So what you have to do, you have to draw a circle in isometric, find the center, take the height, and then complete the cone. So if the base is 40 mm diameter, circle of 40 mm diameter of the cone, okay, so take 40 mm, draw the 40 mm square in isometric, okay, with thin lines. So this is a square in 40 mm, a square of 40 mm in isometric. Now to draw the circle here, this is 1, okay, suppose this is 3, now this is 2 and this is 4. From 1 to midpoint of 2 and 3, draw a line. All these are construction lines, there must be thin lines. 1 to midpoint of 3 and 4, another line. Then from 3 to midpoint of 1 and 4, draw a line, straight line. And 3 to midpoint of 1 and 2, draw a straight line. Okay, so you have 4 centers. This is 2, this is 4. Now draw the circle, as I said, with 1 as center, this as radius, draw an arc. So it will be thin lines first, draw an arc. Then with 2 as center, this as radius, draw one more arc. Okay, then with 3 as center, this as radius, draw one more arc up to here. Then with 4 as center, this as radius, draw one more arc. So this completes the base of the cone, and you know this is the center of the cone, center of the circle. So take the height 50 mm, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. So this is the apex of the cone. Now from here, draw tangents to the circle. So please be very careful, you have to draw tangents to the circle. From O, you have to draw tangent to the circle which you have drawn. And this portion of the circle you darken. So this becomes the cone in isometric. If you want to, you can show the axis. Even if you don't show, that is okay. Okay. Similarly, if you want to draw a cylinder in isometric, as I said, the cylinder can be enclosed in a prism. Okay. So if it is a cylinder, it can be a square prism. So we will draw the square prism in isometric. Suppose the cylinder is say 30 mm. Okay, the cylinder is 30 mm diameter and 40 mm height, for example. So draw a square of 30 mm first. Okay, then take the height as 40 mm. 40 mm height, if the cylinder height is 40 mm, take the height as 40 from all the corners. All these are thin lines. Okay, then from here also you draw. Now here this line also you have to draw, because you have to draw two circles now at the top, one at the top and one at the base. So you have got one square here. I'll name it as 1, 2, 3, 4. This is one square, which is the base of the cylinder, okay, or the square prism. Then here I'll call this as 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now in both these squares at the top and at the bottom you have to draw the circle in isometric. Okay, so to draw the circle in isometric, I said join the midpoint of this and midpoint of this. Similarly from here, join the midpoint of this and midpoint of this. Okay, then the top face of the cylinder will be visible. So with fire center, this as radius, draw an arc, thick line. When this has center, this has radius, draw one more arc. With this as center, this has radius, draw one more arc. And with this as center, this as radius, draw one more arc. So this will be the top face of the cylinder. To get the base of the cylinder, it must be drawn in thin lines first. Okay, so same procedure you follow. Join the midpoint of this line. Okay, now draw tangents joining the two circles. Draw tangents joining the two circles at the end. And the visible portion you make it dark or the base. So this will become a cylinder in isometric. Okay, the sphere in isometric will be a circle. Okay, so if you want to draw a sphere of 30 mm diameter, take the radius as 30 mm and take any point, draw a circle. This will represent the sphere in isometric. So this is 30 mm diameter sphere. Okay, so we'll stop here. We'll continue in the next class.